Hello guys, welcome to my bike cave. Sorry I haven't posted for a good few weeks now. I've been really busy as we've got two new additions to the family, these lovely puppies. Here's Daisy and here's lovely Bailey. Certainly a great handful, and basically over the last 3 weeks I've been getting the house puppy safe and also the garden for them. Right, we're going to pause it there. I'm going to put the puppies back in the garden. Say goodbye puppies. Hello guys, welcome back. Right, first things first, a very big thank you to Oxygen Bicycle with this wonderful bike. I went up to see him about 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, and collected this bike to do a review and give it a good test out for them. Right, as you can see how the bike is, this is how you would receive the bike when you take it out and unbox it. The handlebars are the same way as the front wheel, and the tyres are deflated for when it comes to the fit in the box. In the box you will also receive a box like this, so let's dive straight in and have a look what's in the box. So in the box, let's put that there, let's pull that down a bit. You will receive a set of keys. Do not lose these keys, I'll put them there. You'll receive a handy hexagon Allen key set there. All these work on the bike. And you also receive the 18mm for the rear wheel and the 15mm for the pedals. A wonderful, let's have a look, user manual all about the bike, handy, worth reading before you actually start to ride the bike. I'm going to start putting some stuff on my desk kit over here. You receive two wonderful pedals. I'm going to show you in a short while how to put the pedals on correctly. We'll put them over there. You receive some reflectors for the front and back and for the wheels, and a bell to put on the bike. And inside the box it comes with the 36-volt battery charger there. So right, let's pause it there as we dive in, and I'm going to show you how to put the pedals on the bike. We're also going to cover the handlebars, and I'm going to talk about the seats, and right at the end I'm going to go over the bike so you know what's on the bike and what it can do. Hello guys, welcome back. We're just going to dive in and show you how to put the pedals on the bike, because when the bike's shipped to you or it comes to you, the pedals are not on the bike. There is a correct way of doing it, so we're going to zoom in and have a look. Everything is anti-clockwise. So that started to tighten up there. As you can see, that's going round. Even on the other side it will be anti-clockwise. So if you get hold of the spanner and just tighten them up. Don't over tighten them. Normally I just give it one little good push. That is it. And this would be the same on the other side. I'm going to just hop around the bike. I might be able to do it from here. And we're going to go anti-clockwise. It's making me think. That's it. That's going on. Tighten these up. I did notice when I took them out of the packet earlier to have a look at them, they are lubed up, so there's a little bit of grease on them, and now we're just going to tighten that up a little bit more. Doesn't need a lot, and that's it. How simple is that, to just put them pedals on that bike? You could put a dab of grease on them when you're putting them on, but they're fine as they are. And right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to pause it here and we're going to dive straight in and have a look at the handlebars to show you how to do them. Hello guys, welcome back. We're going to now dive straight in and have a look at the handlebars on here, and I'm going to show you how to tighten them up. Basically, when the bikes come, these are pretty loose on there. They're not fully tight, and people tend to forget that. So when they're riding along, the handlebars start moving. It's very simple. You have an hexagon bolt there, and you also have one on the other side with the wonderful hexagon Allen key set they sent me, which comes in the box. I'm now going to twist the handlebars round and line them up. So I'm going to have a look down the bike from looking at the top, from here down to that wheel. That looks perfectly straight. So now I'm just going to tighten them up. You don't have to go mad on here. Once you feel that's gone tight, just a little bit extra, that is it. And it's the same on the other side over here. Turn that round. Just give that started to go tight, and I'm just going to go a bit more. Half a turn. You can tighten this one up as well. That's half a turn. And that's how you set up the handlebars. You might have to adjust it a little bit more when the bike's on the ground to make sure it's nice and straight and level. But I can pretty much eye it up from here to the top of the wheel on the tread. So, right, the next part we're going to dive into is going to be the seat. Hello guys, welcome back. We're nearly completed here, showing you how to set the bike up when you get it from brand new. Right, we're going to talk about the seat now. So basically, it's a very comfortable seat. Oxygen have highlighted a few problems they've had with these seats with users not setting them up correctly. Now, I've been given a handy tip how to set these up. I'm going to show you. It may work for you, it may not. Basically, you set your seat up to your hip height, which is here, around here, and then go 2 fingers under so that your fingers are touching the seat. And basically what that does, instead of you riding and when you come to stop using the tips of your toes, you're actually using the ball of your feet, and it makes it a little bit safer for when you're riding and stopping. Right, what Oxygen have spoken to me about is that the fact people are not tightening this up. They're assuming that this is tight and everything's happy to go. Also, the other thing, I'll show you on here, we try and get a clear picture of it. There is, where my finger is, it's quite hard to see, there is a line across there telling you do not go past that line. If you go past that line, the problem that Oxygen have found is that tall riders, where they're riding the bike, basically they've snapped this off. So always keep below that line, if you above that line should I say, and ride there. If you're having a problem and the seat's too not high enough for you, I believe on eBay and Amazon you can get longer poles to do. So let's set this back up on my bike. Let's slide that in. The right way round. So there's my hip up here. I can feel my hip. I'm going to go down 2 fingers. Happy days. And what Oxygen was saying, where people are not tightening this up enough, then just give it that little bit of a half turn or a full turn, and the seat shouldn't move. So that's it. If you need to adjust the riding on here, moving the seat forward and backward, it's literally just 2 Allen keys underneath to adjust the level of the bike, and that's it. Right, on to the final stage we're going to jump to in a second. We're going to talk about the controller and the keys that come with the bike. Hello guys, welcome back. Right, we're on the final part now. We're going to talk about the wonderful controller and the keys with the bike. So let's just take this off. Like I said, they wrap that well. Cheers, Josh. Let's try and get this off. I should have bought a pair of scissors. Okay. That's on there tight, right. It's coming, yay, we got it. Put that up there. Right guys, this is the controller for the bike that runs it. Basically down here, you have 3 buttons here. An up and a down and an on and off. Let's turn it on. Don't forget to read the manual, guys. Hold the button down and it comes on. I will tell you, I took this bike out yesterday to work. I wanted to dive straight in to see what the bike rides, so I can give you a little bit of feedback how this bike rides. As you can see, I've done 6.8 miles yesterday. That's my battery charge level there, how fast I'm going, and a power level assistance there. I can up that to 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, depending how much power you want. If you hit the on and off button again, it would change. This is set on trip, so I get to see everything there. If I hit the button again, it goes overall everything that I've done riding the bike. As you can see, 6.8 miles. And hit this one again, that's the time on the bike. And now I was riding this bike on a flat road. I got it up to 27.2 miles an hour on a flat road. This cuts off at 15.4. So when it reaches 15.5, there is no power assistance on this bike. So once that motor cut off and you've gone past the drift or drag on the bike, you can certainly get up some speed. And I wasn't really pushing hard on that flat road. I reckon if I could push it even harder, I'd be doing about 30 miles an hour riding this bike on the road. But that comes from a lot of cycling and using my legs. Right, so that's the controller covered. Here's the book. Please read it, go for it. It explains it even more. Just a quick one, guys, with the keys on the bike, when they come, you have 2 sets, as in a set here. There to take the battery off the bike so you can charge like I do. If you lose these, it is a real pain to replace that lock and get your battery off. I keep one on my key ring and I keep one in my shed, all labelled up, so I know. There is a serial number on here where you can get it, but trust me, it's a real pain to get hold of new keys. Well, that's covered that. On the next part, I'm going to be talking about the full spec of the bike, what it can do, and the things that I like already from one day of riding this bike. Hello guys, welcome back to the final part. We're just going to run over a few of the specs on the bike. You can see all the specs in the description below. And right, first things first, this is the Scross MKll mountain bike. It's a wonderful bike from the ride that I had last night. Very impressed with it. It comes with 27 speed gears on the bike. They've modified before on the previous bikes of these. You had a center display. They've cut that down and put this nifty little small side display on here. I do like it. It's very clear as well. Right, they've also, it comes with a 250 watt motor here, an 8 torque motor. They've upgraded these, and I really did feel the difference from riding my previous bikes. The torque comes in a lot faster, as in as soon as you start pedaling, the power's there and it's a lot faster. The only drawback that I found, but I find that on all e-bikes, is that the fact once that cut off comes, you've got like a 2 to 3 mile an hour where you're being, it feels like you're being dragged back, you're holding back. As soon as you go past that, these bikes can fly. As you said, I done 27.2 miles an hour on this bike yesterday on the flat, so it does show you once you go past them miles an hour, should I say, these bikes fly. Gears, we talked about the hub. The weight of the bike is 26.4 kilograms with the battery on the bike. I'm actually quite impressed because these bikes have got lighter with oxygen over the years. I've been riding these bikes now for 4.5 years, working alongside oxygen. Wonderful, great bikes. Right, the tyres, wonderful tyres on here. Really do grip to the road. Very impressed with these big fat chunky tyres on here. And the best thing that I do like about it, which is another upgrade that Oxygen have done, it comes with Shimano Atlantis, I think Atlantis hydraulic brakes, disc brakes, very responsive for when you need the brakes. I've got to admit, it caught me off guard when I was cycling last night. I hit the brakes and I didn't realise I was going to stop that quick. It also has on the forks up here a lock, so you can lock it for on-road or off-road. Very good as well. Yeah, very impressed with the bike. I'm looking forward to putting it through its paces over the next week. I should be out with my son. We're going to go out with the drone. He's going to try and catch me on the drone, and I'll put up another video. In the meantime, please check the description below for all the information about this, should I say. and also come and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. In the meantime,